Okay, today I will be talking about how we can help animals that has been abused. A way that I would try and get my audience interested in what I'm talking about is that I would tell them why they should listen and care about this topic. Because animals have feelings just like us human beings. They feel things too. A few ways that I would make my audience sit up and listen is to take some of my own experiences that I've had in my own life and apply it to the speech that I'm giving. Like I have actually saw people be mean to animals with my own eyes. And as soon as I did, I wanted to just pull them over to the side and give them a piece of my mind and tell them just because they are going through something difficult in their life, that doesn't mean they need to take it out on sweet animals. Also, another way that I would get my audience attention is that I would explain to them that if you take care of your pets and the different animals that you have, they will take care of you too in ways that that cannot be explained. Neat. Here are some ways that I would get my audience hooked on the problem of what I am talking about. Is that I would explain to them the causes of animal abuse, and that is the reason why people abuse animals. The reasons why people abuse animals is that because it acts as a shock value to them, and it is more common in youth. Unmanaged emotions can result in behavior directly at animals. Age and rage, anger and rage, prejudiced behavior toward a particular species. An example of this could be a cat hater. Relation toward an animal or person gain a sense of power and control over an animal or person to deliberately imitate and influence another person, such as causing fear to gain complete silence, to gain pleasure from the pain and suffrage of another living creature, statistics behavior to economic gain, and this is common in fighting opportunities. As a form of ritual support by cultural background, such as ritual sacrifices. And the last but not least, the number one cause of animal abuse is factory farming. Here's and he, Here are some reasons why I think my audience need to feel this change. Some ways that we can help stop and change animal abuse and slaughter is that we could adopt a pet, proper care for your pet, teach compassionate for animals, production, stop littering and reduce your plastic composition. And final word. Like we need to stop slaughtering animals because people are taking their fur and using it for businesses like the fashion industry and fashion shows, too. Also, and about 50% of animals are raised, killed for just their fur, so forth and so on. Here are a few materials we can use to help stop animal abuse and slaughter. Support an animal rights organization. Join the Animal Protectors, become animal rights group member, and get active. Boycott certain meats or change your diet. Stop speed slaughter. petition governments to change laws, go undercover and expose issues, help get pigs out of factory farms, put an end to work abuse. Three, satisfaction. Here are some solutions to the problem. Some ways that we can bring satisfaction to the world on how we can help animals is that be a responsible pet owner, be an example of kindness to other pets, intervene if you witness animal cruelty, abuse, or neglect. Report animal cruelty, abuse, or neglect. Teach your children to have respect for animals. Demand strict laws for the protection of animals. Through an example, thoroughly explain your plan. After I get out of college and get my degree in zoo and aquarium science, I'm going to start my own business that not only helps find animals loving homes and loving families, but mostly it helps animals that have been starved to death and so much more. Because to be honest, any creature don't deserve to go through something that has that bad and to be that paralyzing for the rest of their life. Some examples of this are the ASPCA, Davidson County Animal Shelter, Randolph County SPCA, Human Society of Randolph County, and America's Equipped Sanctuary at Blue Shadow Farm in Denton, North Carolina. Some implications of your solution. From my own experience in growing up with animals my whole life, I have noticed that animals are much more smarter than us human beings. They have a certain vibration to them that lets them know when something is right and something is not right. And when danger is coming toward them or their owner, and they will do whatever it takes to protect their owner and themselves. But not only that, they can see stuff that we cannot see. Say if someone in your family passes away, or if you buy a house that has been on a piece of land way before that house was there. If a spirit that died on that land, they could reside in that brand new house and cause all kinds of havoc and terror. And see, all animals can sense different types of energies. Much stronger than humans, especially if it is a dog. A way that I would get my audience to agree with me is to show them an example on when and where this type of stuff has happened to me. Like I was at home one day just watching TV, and my dog was standing at my bathroom door. And all of a sudden, I heard him start growling at something. And so I went over there to see what it was, and nothing was there at it. It got me thinking, why would he be growling at my bathroom? So I did a little experiment where I went into the bathroom and just stood there for a minute. And I got the feeling of danger and that someone was watching me and wanting to hurt me. And I'm very intuitive and I never question my intuition. And that is when it hit me that I had such a not nice friendly spirit in my bathroom with me with me. So as much as I wanted to run out of the bathroom, I did not because they feed off of our fear, and I did not want to freak my dog out at all. Here is a way that I would get my audience involved and committed. I would get my audience's attention by showing them a picture. By doing this, you are making them want to know more about what you are going to be talking about. But not only that, it is a great way to get both of y'all on the right track on where the topic needs to be. Something else I would do is ask them some questions like, what are some ways we can help abused and neglected animals? Why would anyone be cruel to animals? And what is animal cruelty? So forth and so on. And I would challenge my audience to go home and find a neighbor that has a lot of animals and to see if there was anything they could do for them to take care of their animals. If someone in that household is being mean to them, and if they are to take them to a better place where people will actually love and care for the animals. Conclude and motion, appeal, and reinforcements. Some emotion, appeal, and reinforcements that I would make toward the whole entire speech on animals cruelty is that I would help them people that wants to take their anger out on animals that has not even done nothing to them. I would put them in some special counseling, and that way it is not only helping the person, it is helping the animals too. Not be as afraid toward the owner. And a reinforcement that I will make is that if you are going to be mean to any type of animal or creature, you do not need to have it as a pet. Give it to someone who is going to take care of it. And you can act like you are nice to your pets, but people can see right through it just on how you act and what you say.